It feels so true that it must be right. I used to try to sing that like hours and hours in a row when I was like 12. I couldn't do it. I was like, right, right. Ooh! You know, what I'm thinking about today is how good some people are, myself included, at cultivating an image online and putting all the best parts forward. So it's like, oh my gosh, they're so talented, they're so cool, they're so unique, whatever. I recognize that I have learned how to do this pretty well, and this is like the type of person I become the biggest fan of because they're fascinating online. It's like, oh my gosh, I need to know more about your skills and your thoughts and your personality, your crazy style. And sometimes you meet them in person and you're like, wow, they're even cooler, or they're just as cool in person, just as fascinating, whatever. But it's not until you get to know them. You always see the same thing, myself included. I have gotten to know these people, and I've gotten to know myself, and it's like, wow, this person has no relationships. This person is empty. This person is not happy, not doing so well. And here's why. Because cultivating an online persona takes a lot of time and energy. And the more you put into it when you get to a certain point, the less time you have to connect with the people in your real life. And you start to realize it's not that you have no relationships because you have no time. You take the time that you have for your relationships and make sure you don't have it so that you never have to get close to anyone. It's like, oh, I'm just too busy. It's just a basic principle that the more time you spend working on what your life looks like and how people see it, the less time you will spend actually living in it and doing things that fulfill you and make your life feel meaningful. And by the way, when I include myself in this category, I'm happy to say I have climbed out of the pit of despair and I don't feel like an empty shell of a person anymore, but that's why I can speak on this because I used to. It's like you're trying to watch your life from an outsider perspective as often as you can so that you don't actually have to live inside of yourself and feel whatever's going on inside of you. But right now, facing it is going to make you so much happier than running from it all the time. Oh, and I didn't mean for this to like be a plug, but I actually wrote a song about this called Pretty Pink, and you should really listen to it and pay attention to the lyrics because it's just talking about my experience trying to be a plastic mannequin and why it sucked.
2 was killer. I'm sweating more than I've sweat in a very long time.